Yeah, I'm basically Yeats. I'm part of Twizzy Rich now, right? I just ate a pack of Twizzlers. Um, what is that chocolate bar? Not Twizzlers. I'm thinking of Midnight Milky Way. I don't know. But anyway, before we get into the Pokemon business, god damn. I'm a Yeat believer now at this point, and I didn't think I was going to come around like this. Like, we've been listening to Yeat since early 2021, like this year, after a whole lot of red drop, because that's when like the whole underground kind of like morphed into this whole lot of red filthy type beats type shit. Can started rocking with a whole lot of red beats. Ken Carson kind of started this wave using Starboy and Out of Town and those like hyper pop producers. And then I think that influenced Cardi behind the scenes. And then Ken Carson dropped Teen X Relapse and that shit started booming. But either way, all of y'all, and look, broke as fuck, bruh. I was thinking Yeat was a little overrated as well. Everybody was hyping up this fucking, this what's it called? Up to Me album or tape or whatever it is. It's 22 fucking songs. So, I was thinking, yeah, you're right. Like, this shit is overrated, but no, I didn't know how it was possible. But with 22 songs and Yeat pretty much rapping exclusively on like a whole lot of red beats, somehow made a fire ass tape. Let me go through this shit real quick. Right here. All right. The only songs I really didn't like were like Rockstar, Let You Know, and they weren't bad. They were just, I didn't think that they were as good as the rest, but shit, like which I think Get Busy is the one with the bell. My favorite song out of these would be, I think You Could Tell, Yeah, Hey, Twizzy Rich is a banger. I still gotta listen to I've only listened to it completely once, but with that being said, Yeat is literally like the GOAT of the underground right now. He's passing everybody. I think everybody knows that, but I also wanted to say something first so a lot of people, after I made a video, actually it was a clip from this stream. Who the fuck is Yeat? Go listen to Yeat right now if you haven't listened to him. He goes crazy. I'm not gonna lie. So I tweeted, or I responded to a tweet a couple days ago. I don't know when it was, saying like, who has I think Rap posted it. Who has the best beat selection? So I was like, Playboy Cardi and Pierre Bourne. And I said that because Pierre Bourne picks his own beats and Playboy Cardi knows like how to pick Pierre's beats, but also like Filthy, whoever else, Starboy, all the fire producers that Cardi got. But then someone was like, yo, Yeat. And I was like, honestly, sure, like Yeat might have like good beat selection, but if you think about it, Up to Me is just a whole lot of red influence. Now, before everyone starts hating on me, that's a fact. All of Yeat's tapes in 2021 have been a whole lot of red influence. But then some people came back and said, well, he literally got a whole lot of red producers on the whole tape. Like Filthy. I heard a Filthy tag on there. Wake Up Filthy or whatever it is. And so I was like, that is interesting, because I remember we were talking about underground rappers, and Lucky does have good beat selection as well. I think Lucky's been in the game so long though. I think like, as much as I like Lucky, I just don't know if he's gonna make it to like mainstream like everybody wants in the underground. He's been here since like 2015. You have to like kind of make it in the mainstream in your first couple of years in the game while you're young, or you're just gonna be like, you can still have a solid fan base, but you're not gonna blow up later on, if you ask me. And Can's fire too. Just don't call Yeat trash, because this whole project was super versatile. Somehow he had like, again, there were 22 songs on here. Usually I hate tapes and albums that are over like 16 songs, because it's like, all right, I get the point. Like, you like rage beats, you sip lean, pop perks, fuck bitches daily. Okay, I get it. But somehow he kept it fresh. He was singing a little bit on it too. And also I think a reason that he is passing all the other rappers, say like Can and Ken Carson. Can and Yeat are homies. Stop. Yo, it wasn't me, it was him. And yeah, Can and Yeat kind of came up together a little bit. I think Can helped Yeat a little bit. Maybe not, but Can was a little bit bigger when Yeat was still coming up, dropping hella tapes. As I was saying though, I think the reason Yeat is blowing up, I think he has like 186K followers on Instagram. And like, I think Can is the second biggest right now. Let me see how many followers he got. But obviously Sofago's like the top. SSG Kobe as well. But I feel like SSG Kobe's like in his own like pop lane, even though I know he raps. And he's getting a Lil Yachty feature too, apparently. But okay, so Can got 157K followers. So yeah, Yeat's pretty much the biggest other than SSG Kobe and Sofago. But Sofago hasn't really done much. Same with SSG Kobe because they already had their own like movement before Yeat. I don't even think the Drake cosign helps that much. I feel like Drake, nobody really cares what he likes. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, I like how Yeat drops a lot because I even tweeted today, like, I think artists should go back to dropping music, dropping mixtapes all the time because it's just getting old. Like everybody's trying to be Uzi and Cardi with their Eternal Take and a whole lot of red rollouts. It's like, bro, even Uzi and Cardi can't be Uzi and Cardi again. Well, Cardi's, you know, being successful. People are fiending for that Narcissist tape, but I don't think people are looking for Pink tape as much as they were for Eternal Take. As much as I love Uzi, that's just a fact. We want the music. Stop blue ballsing us. We already ejaculated, bro. As I was saying though, I think Yeat is blowing up past everyone else, and I think Drake even felt safe to co-sign him because he has like the cleanest image. And I'm not trying to like throw people under the bus here. And yeah, Cardi co-sign's worth way more than Drake, if you ask me. Or even Uzi co-sign doesn't mean too much anymore either. As I was saying though, the clean image, and Drake is probably like, okay, he's got a clean image. He doesn't have any like pedo allegations or domestic abuse allegations like some other people in the underground. I'm not gonna say who, but like, I think that's why labels are taking to him. And by the way, we talked about this the other day. People were like, Yeat is, I think it was in the YouTube comments actually, it wasn't on Twitch. Yeat is dropping another tape in December. God damn, I think I saw that on his story. He said like, I'm taking my time, even though he just dropped a tape like last month. And then how many months is that? 2 months that he takes? God bless Yeat for dropping music. But anyway, you hear that a label offered him 7 million. I doubt that. I think that's a lot of money for an underground rapper right now, even though he's coming up. But if you think he's independent right now, you got it twisted. I know he's got his little like Twizzy Rich Entertainment, which he distributes through, but to me, independent means unrepresented. He's got, I think, Steven Victor, who owns Victor Records or whatever the fuck it is. He found Pop Smoke and some other people. I think he even signed Summers Autumn. I don't know. I think he signed Yeat management wise. And that's how Yeat is like, you know, getting these TikTok placements. Like as much as it was somewhat organic, like that's how you blow up nowadays. You like get a bunch of TikTok influencers to play your song, and then all of a sudden you blow up in your fucking Yeat. Okay? Pusha T's manager. Okay. I don't know who it is, but also you got to think, how did Yeat so soon in his career get a filthy placement who is just on a whole lot of red? Like, I'm not trying to hate here, but an independent artist does not have enough money to get I don't even know how much it costs to get a filthy placement. 25K up front. Like Filthy is a pretty big producer at this point after a whole lot of red. Like everybody wants to work with him, or so I would think, among other people who are on Yeat's tape. So again, if you think he's independent just because it has the distributed by Twizzy Rich, I'm pretty sure on Ken Carson and Destroy Lonely's projects, it said like their own name, like distributed by Ken Carson Entertainment LLC or Destroy Lonely LLC. But the whole time, it's just like they're just hiding the fact that they're signed so that you don't think that they're an industry plant. Like Sofago was signed to Travis Scott, Cactus Jack, and then all of a sudden one day we're like, okay, when everybody knew that he was signed to Cactus Jack, then they finally switched it on the Spotify credits. You feel me? Filthy is an underground producer. I mean, he is kind of, but he's working with Cardi, who's got millions of followers. So like, and people know him in the industry. When you're a producer, you don't have to be that big. You just have to be well connected to be like a big producer. Like TM88, like the average person on the side of the street isn't going to be very well known. However, he produced one of the biggest songs for Uzi, XO Tour Life, and Way Too Sexy, which is the #1 song in the country right now by Drake and Future. But again, you would never like know TM88 unless you're in the industry, or like you're, you know, like one of us, people who actually care about this shit. So yeah, Filthy's not that big. He might not have that many followers, but he's an industry producer. You can't get him on your tape unless you're signed. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. But yeah, Yeat tape goes crazy. One thing somebody was telling me about, I posted the Yeat tape on my Instagram story, and then one dude was like, yeah, like this is way better than Ken Carson's Project X. And I'm like, it's kind of soon to tell which is better. I think they're both in this like hyper pop lane. I think Yeat is way more versatile for now, but we'll just have to see. I feel like Ken Carson's brand in general, like his aesthetic and whatever, is more, I don't know, like is way more swaggy to you got way more swag right now, but he's also signed to Cardi. So like, is it even Ken, or is it just because he's associated with Cardi? But I would have to agree, up to me, I mean, after listening to it thoroughly and then listen to Project X, which I liked a lot. Project X was a banger. How many songs did Project X have? It had 11 songs. It's hard to, like, Ken Carson just keeps dropping too many short albums or EPs or tapes to be able to compare to Yeat right now. It's almost like Yeat, Ken Carson been in the game longer than Yeat, but Yeat has flooded the market so much early on in his career this year that like he's already, that's why he surpassed everyone. Like that's just, and I think that is the reason, that's the whole marketing scheme for content nowadays. Just flood the market, see what people fuck with, and just keep doing what worked. I wouldn't say Ken is falling off. Like, he just dropped the tape and Project X did so well. Like, just, it's almost like the Sofago situation. Just wait for him to drop and everything will be good, you know? It's hard. Nowadays, falling off is so hard to tell, because it's like, are they falling off, or have they just not dropped music in a little bit? And then once they drop music, then you can tell if they fell off. If it didn't hit right away, like who's an artist that, like, I think like G-Eazy or some shit. Like, he used to be really big back in the day, right? Like he had some like songs with Cardi B, some pop bangers. Not that I really listened to him that much anyway, but he sold like 19K. Like, nobody even knew he dropped an album last week. And I don't know. I just feel like that is falling off. Like, when nobody even cares. But if Ken Carson were to drop, then he wouldn't, people would care. I would care. I would listen to Ken Carson's tape. If he dropped it today, I'd be like, okay, let's go listen to that shit right now. You know? He sold 19K. Yeah, that was G-Eazy. I'm pretty sure even like Pierre Bourne sold 19K or whatever it was. Oh, you were trolling. Okay, good. You were trolling about Ken.